Eva, and today we're making a beginner rider look like a pro. So let's get started. Don't. So if you sort out these 5 things, you'll be looking like a pro in no time. So let's go starting with the 5 things that beginners do. If you didn't, rewind back the video and spot it, but we're going to tell you which one's which. So the first one was that it was the odd one out, because if you might have saw that I am looking down. One of the beginners always look down, one because they might be checking if they're on the right leg, in trot, or on the right diagonal, or just looking down because they think that's where they're meant to look most of the time. But the second one was how pros ride. So they look up and they sometimes they look between the horse's ears.
Yeah.
But pros look up and sometimes beginners look down.
Yeah, so pros look up where they're going around the circles and stuff, don't they? Yeah.
And beginners kind of look down.
And also your head is the heaviest part of your body. So if you're looking down, all your body goes down. And I've put the camera down then as well, as if to indicate, because oh.
What is that?
And yeah, and it's not, and your whole body goes down as well. So looking down.
So basically looking down triggers the whole thing.
Yeah. So look up, round where you're going, round your circle, all your key points, and everything will flow a lot better and improve the whole look of the picture between you and your horse.
On the ride. So let's go on to the next thing.
So we're on to the second thing. Second problem that beginners sometimes have. So I'm going to give you a little clue by zooming in a little bit. So if you see the difference, comment below every time. But the difference was my heels were up. That's why I said Oreo. That's why I said to Oreo, what is this? She's not used to this leg aid. Yeah.
The heel.
So your heels were up, and then in the second bit, you push your heels down a bit.
Because if you put your heels up, I'm going to pretend I'm rising. Going like that, your body kind of goes forward because of the heels.
Yeah.
So up and your legs want to stay in the same position.
Yeah.
If you don't, you kind of fall.
But if you put your heels down and then you rise, you're much more.
It's really hard because Oreo's bending.
Yeah.
Oreo, say that.
But you're much more imbalanced, aren't you? And you can actually stay there, and you could stay rising through a trot if you've got your heels down, couldn't you?
Yeah. So let's go on to the next one.
So the third thing that beginners do and pros don't do.
So it's probably one of the obvious ones. Ah! Why do I have to do this? I thought now.
Yeah.
Not even I.
So, in the first part of it, the clip, what were you doing?
The clip was whee!
Leaning forward.
It's really hard to rise when you're leaning forward.
But beginners tend to do it a lot when they're not feeling very confident. They want to kind of get closer to the horse.
All pros do it when they're cuddling their pony.
Yeah. And then you sat up, didn't you? So you went from, show the leaning forward position, not that one, like that, leaning forward to sitting up properly.
Wait, sorry. Also because your body kind of moves in the saddle, so I'm way back.
Yeah.
The back of the saddle now, so it's done this.
So you go from leaning forward to sitting up properly, where you're sitting, plugging your seat bones into the saddle, you're feeling like you're being pulled from the top of your head, your heels being pulled into the ground, and you're not sticking your boobs out, but you're just being pulled up so you're nice and tall. And then when you're trotting, your pelvis rises up and forward, doesn't it? Not your whole body. So your body, your upper body wants to stay still as possible. Your pelvis rises up and forward. Okay?
So let's go to the next one.
So we're going to move on to the fourth thing, and this time it's going to be a bit different. We'll let you see what happens.
So it's way harder. I thought I was only walking today, and I decided to
Diagonal.
Right, at the beginning of the episode, you never said I had to line since I had.
Right, so this is one way, and then show the folk. Yeah. So, that one.
So, why we said it was a bit different is because all of them so far have been the beginner, then the pro, but this time it was the pro, then the beginner. It's like you're a zombie.
So it was like straight arms, not bending your elbows, yeah? And then what happens if you've got straight arms is that you lose all the softness in the contact, so that
Also,
soft...
your brains get like washing lines.
Yeah, but the soft connection between your hands and the horse's mouth isn't there if you've got really straight arms. So that little elbow bend acts as a kind of like buffer and a little bit of like nice softness.
Yeah, also, if you do that and your horse, let's say, buttocks, your hands go into here.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you'll probably end up kind of doing like a front flip over the horse's head. Instead of if you're bending your elbows.
If your arms start to get a little bit straight, not that they do very often, but what do I say to you? Bend your elbows back into your body. Keep your elbows, yeah? What we tend to do is give away thinking we've got soft hands. It's nothing to do, your elbows are nothing to do with soft hands, yeah? So that's what we want to remember. Keep your elbows. Let's get on to the last one.
So let's go on to the last but not least. Oh, no.
Right, so the fifth thing we've got going into the fifth thing that beginners do that pros wouldn't do.
Sorry, or
Trying to zoom in a bit on the offending area.
This is hard. This is hard, mummy.
Right, and now
Pick this one.
now you can switch.
You can really see the difference, actually.
Yeah.
You know what it is. You can actually really see the difference.
Right, let's tell everyone.
So the difference was hands. So
Yeah.
your pro's hands go. So if I expand them, the rein goes over the three middle fingers. The pinky goes on the bottom and thumb goes on top. So kind of like you're doing a thumb. So kind of like you're doing the phone call thing.
Yeah,
But then that comes in and you're doing a thumbs up.
yeah. But the hands are always a pair, aren't they? So your
Yes.
thumb, if you've not got a stick, you can ride with your thumbs on top. If you have got a
you can
stick,
kind of go like that.
yeah, your hand slightly angles to get your stick over your thigh, so then the other hand should do the same. So your hand should be a pair. But beginners,
Beginners, yeah.
what, sometimes wide, sometimes one up, one down, sometimes, who knows, exactly. So hands as a pair, and you can have wide, low hands if they're working as a pair and your thumbs are on top.
And if your pony doesn't do that,
Yeah.
it falls you off. So that was our last one. If you're a beginner or a bit more experienced, brushing up on these tiny things would be good. This is like a reminder.